Piranhas and sharks up in this bitch.
All right, guys, very exciting stuff. For the next 3 days, we will be doing a 3-part elimination challenge. No psych outs, no games. There will be games. Not the bad kind of game, but they are bad games. But it will be an impartial challenge. It will test the limits of your persona. It will test the limits of your ability to withstand Chris's sex. The Breeding Chris challenge begin. I'm just kidding. So the 3-part challenge, the first part of the challenge, and I know I joked about breeding Chris, and we're not actually doing that, that's fake. But the first part of the challenge will be being Chris's slave.
I like this idea.
Whoever, and Chris, you've been chosen because of your physique. In ancient times, you would have been a captain of a war brigade, some sort of slave driver, some sort of beast master, the warden at a harem of women to make sure that the women were kept in line. You would have been some sort of boss of a chain gang of slave workers, of pyramid building. You would have whipped the natives into a frenzy. You would have captured and pillaged and, yes, raped many. And now you are, those dreams and those days are long behind you, but we will give you a small taste of it. Now, Chris, you have to be absolutely impartial. You cannot overly abuse Letty, let Vance slide, anything like that. You have to equally distribute your brutality. If you don't do that, we will make whoever you take it the hardest on the slave driver. So be very careful when you distribute your punishment and your beatings. Again, no actually hitting anybody or spitting or anything like that, but I'm sure you will find a way to make everyone miserable.
Very easily.
Fantastic. Whoever does the best job of being Chris's slave is going to get the win on that challenge. It's a 3-parter. We're going to follow it up. If the same person wins the second one, or if the same person loses the second one, rather, then the elimination is complete. We ended early, but there's a tiebreaker that's going to come after that. So that's how we're going to run it. Everybody in the house is now Chris's slave. That includes you, John. Mm-hmm. That includes you, Scott.
Okay. I mean,
you're saying Neo now.
Yeah, you just text me though. You know, you can text me whatever he wants me to do. I gotta know it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, Chris, when you have orders for Scott, let the production staff know. We'll text it to Scott, and he will be your slave remotely.
Yeah, that works for me. Drone's a drone.
Josie, because she earned immunity, is the only one exempt from slavery. She will be Chris's advisor and second-hand slave chief. Chris, if you're running out of ideas for what to make them do, Josie will be in your ear. But anything you tell Josie to do, she also has to commit to. But she's not your slave.
And keep it in mind, if you're too nice, you're fucked. You have to do this. You can't be too nice. It's $35,000. You're almost there. Fucking just do it, okay?
So I do what he says, and I help him.
He's not going to tell you to crawl around on the floor. You're going to help him brutalize.
Yeah, these motherfuckers. You're like a sub manager.
Brutalize these minorities.
Chris's reign of terror starts tonight and ends in the evening tomorrow, and then we'll switch to the second part of the 3-part elimination. Again, if the same person wins 2 of these elimination challenges, there's no need for the third, which is the tiebreaker. The tiebreaker is the most extreme of the 3. Be sure to put your work in now so you don't have to suffer the consequences of even making it to tiebreaker.
Good advice.
From this challenge as being a good slave, do we get any fist bucks if we are the best one?
No, we're just going to kick you out.
Just
if
going to kick
don't
you
do
out.
it.
You
Yeah.
don't do it. Copy that. So, Chris, what do you want to eat tonight?
Well, let's see what we got here, shall we?
If you see someone not being a good slave, directly going against the slave master Chris, please tweet #BadSlave, #FishTankLive, and report them. We will be snitching on these slaves, and we'll be counting every infraction. Producers are watching.
I think
The entire audience is watching. Don't fuck up.
The doc is monitoring this one as well.
Yes.
So if you tweet bad slave, the doc's going to be going through all those, making sure individually, case by case.
There's nothing the doc hates worse than a bad slave.
And there's nothing that escapes the doc's eye, especially when it comes to slaves. Do we want to confine them to the lower level for the night or something like that? Is there anything else you want to add to this?
That's a good idea. I think King, Master, will you keep these humble slaves on the bottom floor and focus their efforts into whatever you wish to make of this?
Yes. There are two things on the top floor I'd like to have handled.
Sex.
Nah, not that dirty, but just as dirty. See, what you guys might not know is the two upstairs bathrooms are completely clogged. Oh, and it was yours truly who decided to do that. So, Vince, Letty, each of you get a bathroom. Declog the toilet, clear it out, and one of the bathroom toilets isn't working. See if we can fix it. It's a simple fix. Take you less than 2 seconds. But let's see what they can do up there to fix those toilets, because let's face it, man doesn't shit in the slave throne.
Fantastic. And you have to say yes, master. So go ahead and do that now.
Yes, master.
There you go. And don't forget to call him master.
I won't.
This should be a lot of fun. Well, you know what? I had to do it without gloves. Do I want to be that mean? Do I want to? This time I'll allow gloves. Next time, no gloves.
Yes, master.
Yes, master.
Well,
Hey, Chris
I'm
Master.
good luck, everybody.
Chris Master, buddy.
You know, don't
Any
be a
chance,
stranger.
could I ask one favor of you?
Thank you.
Someone stole my Bible. Could you get them to give it back to me?
Who took the Bible? Right now, whoever took it, fess up now. Letty? Vance?
Not me.
I think we know who. Your first order is to go find your Bible.
Thank you, Master.
You shall be our resident reading religious slave.